Welcome to the How To Studio. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add your letterhead into Word so that you can write your letter with a letterhead. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to go to Insert, then Pictures, and then you're going to select your letterhead and insert it. Okay, here we have it. Okay, so there's a few things we want to do. You want to make sure that you are in format, and then we're going to resize this image to the length of the page so that it covers the entire page. If you don't know the size of your page, the height and width of your page, you can just click outside of the image and go to page layout, then click on size. And this page is 8.5 times 11, so that's the size of my page. So I'm going to go ahead and resize my image. I'm going to click on the image, go back to format. Then I'm going to resize this and say 8.5. And as you can see, when I put in 8.5, it automatically adjusted it to 12. And that's because I have locked aspect ratio turned on. If I wanted to specify it to 8.5 times 11, then I would just turn that off. And then I could put in my exact amount that I need it to be. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it at 12 for now. Okay, so that's the first step. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure for your text wrapping in the arrange section here, click on text wrapping and make sure the image is behind text. That way you can type on top of the image. Awesome. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to click on align, and you're going to make sure that it's aligned to page is selected. If it's not, you're going to make sure to select that. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to align middle so that we're going to align it on the exact sizing of the page in. And then we're going to align center. Now we have it that our image is perfectly aligned on our page. Now the next step would be to just type on your page. So when I click outside of the image, you can see my cursor is somewhere up here. So if I should type, it's typing like within the text that is up here. And if I should like click the enter key so that I can bring my text down. As you can see, my text is not being brought down. And if I should go ahead and be like, okay, let me resize the margin. Let me go to custom margin and let me make this a top margin of 2 inches. You can see it just brings down the entire image. So that's not a solution for that there. So how you would fix this is you're just going to click on your image just so you can get this formatting option here again. Click on format. Then you're going to go to position, more layout options, and then you're going to make sure absolute position is turned on. And then you're going to make sure that it says page for both of these, absolute position. And then you click on OK. And then if I carry down my text, you can see that it goes where I need it to go without bringing down the page. The next thing you can do is that you can set your margin. You can set your margin to whatever you want it to start. Right now, my margin starts right where the image is, but I want it to be down a bit further. So I'm going to change my margin. So I'm just going to go to page layout, margins, and I'm going to set it to 2. And then there's where it starts. So now I can type my text. So my margin actually starts here instead of up here. So that's how you add your letterhead and to match it to your page and make sure that you can type on your letterhead. If you wanted to add like another letterhead, let's say you had 2 letterhead and the first page is a main letterhead and you wanted to add a second page with a different letterhead, you just go through the same process. Just go insert, picture, add in your letterhead. Now you have a second page with a different type of letterhead, and then you just go through the same process. And then you make sure that your text is wrapped behind, your image is wrapped behind. And then you make sure it's set to align to page, align to middle, and you want to make sure it's aligned to center as well. So now we have this exactly centered. So now you can type your text as you need to on the page. Now, if you wanted to have the same letterhead across all your different pages and it to be automatically there, what you would do is you would actually add your letterhead in your header. Like, so if you click at the top of the page here, that's where you enter your header, and this is where you would insert your letterhead. So you insert your letterhead and we go through the same process of setting the width and the height of your page, making sure it's wrapped behind, making sure that it's aligned to page, aligned middle, aligned centered. So you have your letterhead in your header section here. So we're going to go to design here so we can close out the letterhead portion. And now we can type in the normal spacing of the page. And if I have a second page, let's scroll down to create a new page. You can see that I have the same letterhead. So this is the way to make sure you have the letterhead repeated across all your pages. You would add it in the header. And if you needed your pages to have different letterheads, then you would just insert the image normally. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.